Chock, does grand final week ever feel any different?
Oh, I think the first one was nerve-wracking, but they seem to get a little bit easier. But it's it's exciting. It's what you played. It's what you play for, and we're not far away from our end goal, which we trained so hard for at the start of the year.
It seems like everyone has suggested that you guys were going to get tired the past couple of weeks, but obviously everyone forgot to tell you guys. How have you found that second win?
Oh, we keep turning up. We've got that ability at this club to take it to another level when we need to. If we're that little bit down, someone will pick us up and then we'll all go with him. So we've just got certain players that can spark something in us, and everyone will just rise with them.
How vital is experience in the final series?
Yeah, it's massive. But in saying that, form's a massive thing as well, and the Roosters they're running on red hot form. So we're going to have to try and snuff that out.
You famously in the past used the term under the radar. Are you under the radar again for another grand final? The Roosters, the one that deserves the favourite tags?
Oh, they definitely do. They've beaten us 3 times this year. We've put up a good fight every time, but we haven't come away with the points. So look, if there's got to be a favourite, it's definitely got to be them. But we know we've put up a good fight, so it'll be a good game come Sunday.
What's the secret this time, mate? I suppose to getting that win and turning it around.
Sorry, I was in between two people there.
Oh, so what's the secret this time getting that win? I suppose you have had 3 losses, sort of mentioned that. What's the secret this time to turn the tables?
Mate, we didn't have to do much different. It was 4 points last game, and I think about 12 points the game before that. So we just got to keep grinding away, and then keep the big boys under control. And I think if we can control their back 5, then we'll go a long way to winning the game, because they're big boys out wide. They seem to get them on the front foot, and their big guys roll off the back of them. So if we can do a number on them, we can go a long way to winning the game.
Are they the most brutal pack to come up against in the NRL?
Yeah, they're up there. Everyone said the Rabbitohs pack was the best, and we stuck with them, and we've held our own against every pack. We're no slouches. We got some big boys there as well. So they like to play hard and physical, and so do we.
How's the knee, mate?
Yeah, knee's the same, mate. It's one more game to go. It's good as I've been counting down the weeks, and it's good to finally say only one more to go.
Chock, you wouldn't call it a score to settle by any means, but obviously someone to be pretty keen to put Jared Weir-Hargreaves on his butt pretty early. Is he going to be a target? Oh,
that's your words, not mine. But no, look, he's their leader, and if he gets them on the front foot, they're going to do some damage. So like I said before, if we can nullify their back 5, then he'll have to work a little bit harder, and hopefully that'll take away from his game.
Will you be able to train normally, or will you?
Oh, I'm just the day before the game, man. I battle through the week and get through it, and then day before the game, run out here and then have a little bit of fun, and then just needle it up and play. That's the most you get out of me this week.
It's if you listen to the ads, it's Sonny Bill Williams and the Roosters. Do you have to shut down Sonny Bill Williams to beat?
I think we've got to shut down, their whole team. Sonny Bill's a big part of their team, but like I said before the last game, he runs off the back of a lot of their outside backs, and that's how they get on the front foot. So, if we stop them, we stop Sonny, we stop Jared. It's a big ask, but I think our team's up to it, and we put up a pretty physical display against them last time, so we're just going to have to do the same thing.
But as an international and as a senior player, do you put your hand up to do a job on a guy like Sonny?
Oh, look, I'm not going to go hiding if that's what you're asking. Look, I'll put my body on the line every time, and especially in these grand finals, there's you can't hide out there. You just got to give it your all, and you're 80 minutes away from the ultimate prize. And he's a big part of their team. If he runs at me, I'll be throwing myself in front of him as hard as I can. So yeah.
Must feel for Richie for us, that, mate.
Yeah, look, I don't think Richie, he doesn't deserve that. He's been a big part of our team, and he's been massive for us coming off the bench. And when I messaged him on Saturday just to see how he was, and he said that he had a little fracture in there. It was pretty heartbreaking, because he's become a good mate of ours since he's been here. He's a great bloke, and he's a good leader when he gets on the field for us. He loves doing the tough stuff. So whoever steps in for him, they've got to do a job, and they've got to pick up where he left off.
Can you just the impact of Jeff Tuvey on the club, sort of thing? I mean, everyone sort of, once Desi went, I suppose there were question marks as to what was going to happen, sort of thing. The impact of him just maintaining, I suppose what Des started and almost taking it to another level. Yeah,
definitely. Look, Tuv's no secret. Tuv's got thrown in the deep end last year, the poor guy. He just sort of got chucked in the mess, and mate, the way he's held the club together, held the boys together, you know, especially with all the other dramas going on outside of football. Mate, he's a top bloke and he's a class coach. And most clubs in the NRL would have packed up and folded up after the stuff that this club's been through. But you know, Tuvs is stuck solid. He's got the boys together and he's got us firing, which is, you know, it's not easy to do when you're a new coach at a club and, you know, coming in and playing with and trying to, you know, get a team that's been together for a long time under your direction. And, you know, the way he's done that, you know, along with his other coaching staff, has been tremendous. And, you know, it just goes to show the bloke how good a coach he is and how good a bloke he is, because the boys love playing for him.
Did you have a fear when the whole, you know, with Des leaving sort of thing, what would happen with the club? I mean, there was a chance it could have all fallen apart.
Yeah, there was a big chance. You know, I was in England with the Aussies when it all sort of was falling apart, but it's mate, Tuvs he's come in and he's kept it together, and, you know, he surrounded himself with good people, and, you know, they've also helped the boys tremendously. So, you know, Brad Arthur, you know, David Penner, they've been amazing, and, you know, even Andrew Johns when he shows up on his days to work with people, which is very rarely, but you know, I think Brad Arthur and David Penner, they're two blokes that have also been there, you know, behind Tuvs, and, you know, they've really got this club going in a direction where we should be heading.
Just on Brad Arthur, there's reports this morning that he's got the gig at the North Queensland Cowboys. Do you think he'd make a good head coach? No,
terrible. He'd be the pits. I hope he doesn't get it. He's a good bloke. You know, in my mind, he's a great coach. You know, he seems to get the best out of everyone, and, you know, if we lose him, it's a massive loss for us, and it's a massive gain for them.
Anthony, you know you've got established fans here that'll go over the bridge. Do you think in the past few weeks you've earned a little bit more respect from a lot of other football fans and other clubs, just the way you guys have been playing?
Oh, I hope so. You know, everyone loves to hate Manly. You know, you get the people that come out of the closet every now and then and join us when they don't like another club. So, you know, hopefully we'll, although we knock South out, hopefully we'll get their supporters on board, because, you know, they've got that rivalry with the Roosters, and, you know, hopefully they're there to support us and, you know, sort of death ride the Roosters and give us a bit of a help as well.